beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Lucid9. We're here, get ready for the bot fight. And Aromie picked the less intimidating one, and also the most challenging one. Why does it sound like she's looking more for a challenge than a victory? Very well, our ambitious challenger is certainly looking for an upset. Let's get ready for round 1. Aromie sets her humble little bot at the edge of the ring, exactly opposite Rumble's bot. The representative hands her a controller. Aromie frowns when she sees it. Is this for the bot? Of course, it's certainly not for my television. The crowd's answering chuckle almost drowns out Aromie's response. It looks exactly like Rabred. The representative completely ignores her and instead lifts her hand into the air, ready to cue the match. Rabred? What the heck is that? Round 1, Rumble versus Challenger. And fight! The crowd cheers as the representative chops her hand down. The stage erupts with lights, signifying the start of the round. For a moment, Rumble charitably sits back, letting Aromie experiment with her bot. From what I can tell, it's essentially a bot on wheels. I watch her roll around, I watch her roll backward, I watch her roll side to side. Then one of the sides falls down. No wait, the entire side is a matrix of smaller panels. Interesting, seems like the entire box can be transformed, give or take a few limitations. But instead of experimenting further, Aromie only retreats the panel and extends the opposing side. Seems like she doesn't really know what to do. Oh, I don't see it that way. What do you mean? You should ask Hiko. He plays quite a few games, you know. Since when has Mizaki known Hiko more than me? I mean, didn't those two exchange numbers? My curiosity overtakes me and I eke over to Hiko. Do you know what she's doing? She'll try a basic attack next. I'll watch the stage. Sure enough, one of the robot sides turns away and swivels on a tiny limb like a miniature sharp-edged shield. Now a 6A, 214B. A what? The bot repeats its shield cut attack and suddenly hoists the panel over and behind it. Hiko seems extremely pleased. She might try something a little more complex next. Like a 6A, 8-hit C6C 2D. The clumsy-looking box suddenly moves in a whirl of rotating panels. I can't tell what's happening, but it seems to just make Hiko even more excited. I knew it! It's just like Rabred. What's Rabred? But he doesn't answer me because Rumble has started to move. His bot elegantly skates around her eyes, which is still rolling cheerily around and flipping its sides. One quick, sharp blow sends the poor boxy bot crashing straight into the edges of the ring. Oof, that one's got a sting. The bot shakily rights itself and starts wheeling away from Rumble, tearing around the ring like a panicking civilian in the middle of a war zone. Even as it pleases, I see Aromie experimenting with some structural changes like extending, flipping, and morphing its panel to create different shapes. She doesn't even try to land an attack on Rumble's bot. Basically, she's trying to understand the bot's identity. She's going through its moves systematically. Do you think she has a chance? Only if she finds something really unique that beta testers will never expect. Unfortunately, it's at this moment when Rumble predicts Aromie's walk path and flies at her bot, crushing it decisively into the ground. The representative whips down her hand, even as segments inside the bot piece it back together. The winner of this round is Rumble. Obviously. The crowd politely claps. It's clear that to their eyes, Aromie doesn't have a fraction of chance against an experienced beta tester. But I saw some promise in the way she was messing with the form of her bot. A bot with structural changes. It's like a morpher. As you can see, it takes only a few seconds for a bot to prepare itself. No more long waiting between rounds. Players, are you ready? Aromie nods quietly, a faint smile flickering across her lips. Rumble says nothing. Round 2, and fight! This time, Rumble immediately explodes into action. His bot leaps gracefully. It's gracefully at Aromie. Aromie barely manages to swerve it away before the ground where it was standing is angrily dented. Rumble's assault is relentless. He never allows a single second for Aromie to recover, chasing dodgily after her bot without a break. Now once does his bot lose its footing or crash into the wall, such is the extent of his control. And then, right before his latest jump is about to crash into Aromie flattens her bot into half its original width, with a swirling mass of panels narrowly dodging Rumble's strike. She takes the split second required for Rumble's recovery to bounce back to original size. Slamming panels straight in Rumble's back in an unhurried, smooth combo. Yahiko grins widely as the ride spot pummels Rumble, round in a terrifying wall pin. Dude, her combos are slick. I should fight her sometime. Oops, I didn't mean to right click. As he finishes this sentence, Rumble's bot suddenly shimmers and gives off a short pulse of energy, sending Arai's bot flying back. Dude, I didn't know these bots had bursting. I have no idea what he's saying, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying the match. Arai is clearly getting the hang of her bot. She changes into diagonals, L-shaped patterns, and even faux curves to dodge Rumble's attacks. Sometimes his bot lands a glancing blow, but it's never severe enough to catch her in a combo. Finally, she manages to curve around his bot and slam one final combo to its backside, sending it crashing into the ring. The crowd claps, but this time they seem much more impressed. Even the representative looks surprised. Solid display, challenger. This round goes to you. Is this like a best out of like 3 or something? Rumble's face is completely motionless. He doesn't even look dismayed. Dude, this next round is gonna be so intense. What do you mean? You'll see. I mean, Arai, like, she's better than the beta testers currently. Within seconds, Rumble's bot has reassembled itself and then returned to its original position. Arai is smiling in utter satisfaction, as if she's completely forgotten that the audience exists at all. Maybe she's just having fun playing with the bot. I'm pretty sure it's the latter. The final deciding round, ladies and gentlemen. Will Rumble be able to redeem himself, or will a challenger score an underdog win? 3, 2, 1, fight! If I thought the last match was intense, this one is just a blur of color and motion. It's clear that Rumble is no longer holding anything back. His bot moves with crazy speed, but above all, total control and precision. Arai's movements are clearly rougher, even though she's mastered the structural reorganization of her bot. It almost looks like she's not used to 3D space. Come on, Arai, you can do it. The fate of the world rests on your shoulders, chosen one. That's totally not pressuring me at all. Arai barely skates out of Rumble's favored landing combo, but she returns so sharply that her bot stumbles away. Rumble's lips twitch into a smirk. It was an honor, but your time draws to an end. May you make your peace. And he hits her solidly, sending her bot flying into the air. Yahiko winces. It's over! Air combo into a ground pound. But wait, what if the bot can fly? But as Rumble leaps after Arai, she flies into a vertical plank that better cuts through air resistance, falling before he can land a blow. Although surprised, Rumble reorients his bot to hold out its foot for a single devastating dive kick. I don't see how she can get out of this. Trying to change forms and move will take too long, but she can't move while she's still a plank. And if she does return to her usual form, the kick will put so much heavy damage on the bot that I don't see her recovering the match. This must be the end of the series. Then I see Arai's fingers flying over the controller and her boxy bot rapidly dismantling into a condensed brick. And then I understand. As Rumble's bot soars forward, foot extended, ready to strike the killing blow, Arai's bot melts into an indestructible brick settled on the ground, biding its time. And then, just at the right moment, Arai mashes her hand on the controller. The metal brick springs upward, slapping right into Rumble's bot, and spring! And as if in slow motion, Rumble's bot sails into the air, flipping in a perfect double axel, head over heel, right over the bounds of the fighting box, and plummets into the middle of the audience. Silence stretches on as the crowd tries to process what just happened. The mic drops from the representative's hand, barely mercifully muted in time before it hits the stage. Rumble stares blankly at his controller as if he's trying to wake himself from a dream. Arai stares blankly at her controller as if she's suddenly and uncontrollably hungry. Fists of our cheering team are stopped mid-pump in the air, looking like we're in the middle of a half-hearted fist fight. And then, the winner of the round and therefore the set is Arai Hiraraga, the new challenger. The representative numbly stammers these words, still in shock. Another moment of dead silence passes. Then the crowd erupts into cheers. Good job, Arai! She did it, dude! Look at the moves! Look at the plays! Arai, what was that? She won! She really won! That was incredibly impressive. Ha! The tiny one's got some surprises up her sleeve. And I scored a perfect shot of the winning moment. Aromie stands to her feet with a broad smile, bowing politely at her opponent. Rumble doesn't seem the least bit irritated. Truly on this day, we have met well in wartime. Challenger Aromie. He bows his head in respect, solemnly walks into the crowd to pick up his bot, and disappears behind the stage. Wow, how incredible! Despite all odds, it seems as if the challenger has come away victorious. Miss Hiraga, what are your thoughts on Miss Hiraga? But Aromie has already walked to the edge of the stage, seemingly ignorant of the representative's queries. Queries? She quietly leaps down, only to get swarmed by her group. Good job, Aromie! That was amazing, you really showed them! How are you able to understand the system so quickly? The controller plays just like Rap Red. The fighting game, right? Yes, you play? But of course, you see, the Rap Red Mecha Warrior was actually the inspiration for the design of President J. Graves' bot. Just like all the roads lead to Rome, all of Yahiko's comments lead to a government. I see. Perhaps we should play sometime. She sounds hesitant at the idea, but I can't discern why. Maybe she doesn't want to play with Yahiko, but then she wouldn't make the offer in the first place. I'm down. They walk back down the road, chattering eagerly about video games, of all things, completely ignoring the hapless representative. Come to think of it, wasn't Aromie supposed to win one of the robots? Not that she seems to care. I wonder if we should accept Aromie's robot for her. It's not our choice, Mickey. I know. Oh right, I totally forgot she got to keep the robot. I lead the group back to the map, showing some mercy on the poor representative. After all, her higher-ups can't be too happy about bargaining a new prototype on a whim. It's probably best if we let this be, considering that the only person who deserves to care is Aromie. And Aromie, well, she seemed happier about playing with the bot than the actual victory itself. She's humble. Wow, it's gotten so late now. Aromie and Yahiko are already waiting for us by the campus map. Dude, you guys are so slow. Maybe you're just always in a rush to go places. Some people like leisurely walks. Leisurely walks? We don't have time for that. Look at all the stuff we've got to hit. We've already done it all. Yama, my minion, lead us on. You have a good head for efficiency. Do we really have that much stuff to explore? I take a look at the map to verify what we have left. Before I can decide on another attraction, a ringtone cuts through the silence. Masato sheepishly digs his phone out of his pocket. Sorry, alarm. His bedtime schedule is very soon. I check my own phone, 6 p.m. Technically, Masato's curfew. Aw man, imagine being his girlfriend. Thanks for the fun, guys, but I got a piece. I've also some things to do, but this was remarkably fun. Thank you. You guys are leaving? But there's so many more adventures to be had. Honestly, even I'm a bit worn from all the excitement. I'm heading back too, but you guys should stay if you want. I need to leave as well. Both of you? It's okay, Ryui. We'll just have to make up for their ticket costs. Surprisingly, Ryui turns her around with a smile. Want to try the roller coaster over there? Okay. We exchange quick farewells before Ryui, Aromie, Akira, and Yahiko race off to a serpentine roller coaster in the distance. What am I doing? I split ways with the others at the academy dorm and head to my apartment. Okay, so I leave. I didn't decide to stay. Walking along the street is a cold reminder of the true state of life. Gone are the festive colors, energetic children, and high-cutting attractions at every corner. Instead, I'm surrounded by digital posters, newspapers, and the faraway whine of police sirens. Out of curiosity, I steal a glance at the digital newsstand. Mayor conference will reveal plan over national news network by next month. Plans, government, all useless. Technically, Osamu is only doing this well due to the efforts of local authority, but I can't trust anyone who's paid to make decisions for everyone other than themselves. Excuse me, you're an academy student. Man, can I just go home? My attention immediately switches from the headline to a police officer behind me. I immediately feel a throb of adrenaline through my veins. Calm down, it's not like I've done anything wrong. Yes, sir. Where are you headed? Just passing through. Why did he just say, I'm going home? He evaluates me for a moment with an unreadable expression. Come with me. We've got some questions we need to ask you. What? You think I'm a victim already? I'm a criminal? No. Bile rises to my throat. I struggle to force my mind to submission. Just follow him. Just follow him. Just... Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? What was that? Well, there was blood, and I think that was Baby Ryui and Baby Yama. Whoa, dude. Ugh. Where am I? Pulse racing, head spinning, deep breath, freeze my limbs, close my eyes. Right. Apartment sofa, shelves, plant, kitchen, television. This is my apartment. No threats, no problems, no people. I'm fine, unhurt. I'm fine. But how did I get here? I don't know. Anyway, this is where we're going to end today's episode off. This game, the progression, I find like it's like too slow for me. I need it to like, come on, get a little quicker for me, please. Because we're already like 21 episodes in, and I believe the episodes prior were each 30 minutes long. So this game is pretty long so far, and now I'm shortening it. I'm shortening the time limit because it's just getting tough on me to record such a long progress of this game when I'm not having fun at all. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.